Hello traders, welcome back to the Forex Trading Channel. My name's Greg and today we're going to take a look at the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. So out here on the monthly, I thought I would change tack this time round and work from the higher time frames in, and I'm looking for a long on this pair. So why do I think it's going long? Well, you can see here on this monthly chart that we are pretty much stuck in this range, bearing this potential fake break. As we go down the time frames, you'll see this formed a nice W, and we've came back up, retested this top level and bottom level multiple times. Last month we pushed down, couldn't close anywhere near this low, push back up, and you'll see as we drop down the time frame. So let's drop down to the weekly. Again, defines this ongoing channel. Last week we had this nice strong bullish move. You can see here this was a strong push attempt to clear these lows. We couldn't close anywhere near the low, pushed right back up, and we've just kind of ebbed and flowed back down since for the last few months. And last week we had this big strong bullish candle engulfing the last three candles. Didn't quite close above the high of that candle, but it's a good indication that there's some bullish pressure. Dropping down to the daily, paints a similar picture. We just kind of ebbed and flowed, didn't get anywhere near close to testing this low before pushing back off. We had this strong bullish move last week. So flipping to the 15, you can see that we have this nice little zone here. So primarily the underside of this zone is the one I'm interested in. This one is just for reference. We've had this strong bullish move off the lows here. Zero structure in between. Best place for stops will be down here if you're intending to ride this long, and we know that that's a long way from the action, and there will be a lot of people positioning themselves underneath this level. Their eyes will all be fixated on this bad boy here, and they'll be wanting to grab a piece of the action. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a manipulation of this level. So we may come down here, we may start to consolidate before pushing down, clearing out all these stops. Obviously, if everyone's buying down here, all of these become sells. What do the bank need in order to execute a long position? They need a sell. So they will look to accumulate all of these positions here before this rallies to the upside. Obviously, there's a couple of iterations of this. It can indeed push down, push up, push down, clear out these stops, push up to here, and there may be some kind of attempt or a failure and then a reversal, or it might just be a straight stop hunt and a reversal. So I'll be looking essentially to the left for a nice level for this to bounce from. So let's go to the 60 real quick, and in here we have a couple of nice levels. If you take this one for example, and there is one a little bit further down, perhaps not quite that one. Let's just jump out to 240. I'm sure there's a bit of a better level, and yes, if we pull this down a little bit, you see we've got these wicks and tails here, interaction with this support and resistance. Likewise, this one at the top, I'll be keeping an eye out for some form of manipulation here, or potentially down to this level before reversing and going higher. Now, one thing to bear in mind on the fundamental side, We had the Chinese manufacturing PMI. Those figures came out better than expected, above 50, and also the non-manufacturing PMI was slightly increased, but this manufacturing PMI being above 50 will prop up the Australian dollar as well. We also had the Caixin or Caixin manufacturing PMI, and that has obviously come out positive as well. That was this morning, the early hours of this morning. Both of those will assist in strengthening the AU dollar. However, what you need to keep in mind is the RBA rate statement, which is tomorrow. So that could potentially make or break this trade, and I would be wary of that news. But this is certainly a level that I'm keeping an eye on. It has all the hallmarks of a manipulation or a stop hunt to occur. We've got these multiple touches, this nice little channel. I'm just looking for this to potentially develop during the course of today and into tomorrow. You may find that the RBA news may push this down, and we'll be looking to bounce off of one of these levels and then continue higher. Obviously, target areas to bear in mind. The channel itself is about 48, 49 points, and if we get a break through there, then I'll certainly be looking up towards this I think it was 149-ish, just on those tops there. That would be certainly something that would interest me, and if we get a push through there, then obviously we can look slightly higher. And obviously this channel has the potential to continue. It's obviously a large channel. It might present multiple opportunities to get involved at some point in the future. Anyway, traders, I hope you enjoy this sort of content. If you do, please give it a like, give it a share. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please smash that subscribe button. And as always, don't forget to trade safe, and I'll see you in the next one.